Welcome everyone, Actually, bringing you another episode of Robotech Battlcry. In the last episode, we took care of the first set of Zentradi battle pods that actually came to take back the SDF-1. This time we're actually going to be going to the next mission, and what we'll be showing you is actually the story mode select screen. You press the square button to actually toggle which part of the actual story you want to do before every cutscene runs correctly. So we're doing this one, countdown. And right here, you actually see what kind of Veritech model you want. Either, the headpiece actually tells what kind of stats you can use with it. So, currently, I would say this one for this mission. Also choose the paint job on each Veritech fighter. So, you'll be getting awarded medals and achievements later on throughout the game. Unless you do cheats to actually unlock all of them, like I did as a kid. But, as I'll be going with the generic design this mission, I might be able to show you other ones later on. Anyway, let's get started. Zentradi have bombarded the city from orbit, and their ground forces are continuing to destroy the city from within. After fighting the alien menace from the air, you have been sent to help save the battered city. Mission: drive the alien ground forces out of the Macross city. Hint: the red arrow on your radar points to your current target. Let's go.
SDF-1 control to Wolf 10, an alien assault force is approaching from the west. Head into zone 209 and secure the area. Check your heads-up displays and follow the arrow.
I'm on my way.
So
remember, Macross City wasn't made to accommodate anything the size of a Veritech, so you're going to run out of room pretty fast. You new pilots should stick to Battloid mode until you develop your skills.
Nor is actually referring to all kinds of newbie players. So, personally, yeah, Battlefield mode is the best option, but you can get move around Guardian mode and you'll do it fine. So I'll just go in Guardian mode since I have some experience playing this game, or maybe a little bit too much. I don't know. Also, the blue arrow actually indicates where you're supposed to go, so that'll be your best friend in this game. Especially stations. Yeah, you can get a few one-liners like that from Jack, so be ready to hear that the entire game. Also, you get partial damage for bumping into certain objects, so be warned, you might get injured.
Man, that building came out of nowhere.
Where else? On the other side, okay. Battlefield mode can actually be fun, this portion. And also, they're letting up boosting rounds with the Battlefield mode. It's a little bit easier. Not easier, but better than actually just running around like this. Because the movement speed on the Veritech fighter also depends on what headpiece you want. So, plan accordingly. Also, this is what happens if you try to go. Quickly, if you fail by actually playing part of Macross City being destroyed, you'll have to restart the mission all over from the beginning. I don't think there actually is checkpoints back. No, I don't think there actually is checkpoints now that I think of it.
Under control, Wolf 10. There's a group of droids requesting backup in zone 214. Head over there and give them support.
Let's go. See the blue, or actually the ally units. These are the guys that call Destructoids.
Pods approaching.
Also, it'd be a good idea to actually stay near your allies since the battle pods will be heading towards that direction. Also, we gotta do this run around and see on some of the actual battle pods. Might be getting a little bit greedy with my shots right now, but doing what I need to actually defend this. Also, yeah, enemies will try to take it. Here they are coming this way.
You have some skills.
I should be backing up on that portion. Be coming around over here. Okay, back to sleep earlier, actually in the previous episode during this view. Well, I'll just maybe tell you guys in the next mission. Oh, Promoted Sergeant, that's pretty cool. Weapon shots, 75% on the... Wow, I did better with the gun than the actual missiles? That's crazy. Alright, let's go to the next one.
The SDF-1 was able to escape the Zentradi attacks by executing a spacefold maneuver, which took most of the island along with it. I nearly got killed when that happened, and was in the hospital for months before I could fly again. After recovering from my injuries, they stationed me at Alaska base. All my friends from the academy were on board the SDF-1, and I wondered if I'd ever see them again. The SDF-1 didn't get a very warm reception when they returned. The United Earth government flatly refused to help them. They had survived for a year out in space, under constant attack by the Zentradi, only to be told that they weren't wanted back on Earth. Chiron, who was maybe the worst of the Zentradi warlords, continued to launch attacks on the SDF-1 after it returned home. When I heard that Roy Fokker had been killed, I visited the SDF-1 to attend his funeral. That's when Chiron chose to attack. Captain Global decided to test out a new barrier system they had developed, which enclosed the SDF-1 in a protective energy shield. It even worked, for a while anyway.
Alright, this current episode actually is Bursting Point we'll be dealing with. The evil Chiron, the leader, leading the largest soul of the SDF-1 for the first time. The omnidirectional barrier system is used to protect the SDF-1. You are present to help the SDF-1 in time of need, helping the other Veritechs defend the SDF-1 from attack. Hint, Cypher mode, you'll hold down the fire button to charge up more powerful attack. You've seen this one already, or might have seen it in the previous episode. Either way, let's go.
It's good to see you again, Jack. I wish it were under better circumstances.
You just worry about those fighters. I'll try to keep you out of trouble.
Also, fun fact, it's also where Ben Dixon dies, so I'm sorry if anyone hasn't seen this episode yet. I have just made a really poor spoiler. I'm so sorry if I actually... Well, then again, is there people currently that have not seen this? I know this series is on Netflix, but that shit's... I've already had like this entire thing on DVD, so I don't really need Netflix to actually watch this great series. Unless you're on one season 3 in high def, so... Yeah, okay. Now I can actually say, Brandon was saying, yes, this series is actually, Robotech was split into 3 seasons. They're all 3 actually different animes, in Japan. And this first season got a continuation in Japan, well, never got released here in America. So yeah, Army Gold took the rights, or took the information of, the Macross series and the other 2 seasons of other anime. I don't really remember their Japanese name right at the moment, but they actually renamed it, re-edited, dubbed it with the same cast of characters. So yeah, it might have a few characters that sound like the same others. You might think you don't understand why. But here in America, this is like, what, maybe I don't remember what year this anime came out in, but this was like big when it came out. I understand those like other good animes over time, especially Gundam. I love that series, but okay. There's been like a big divide actually with anime fans in Japan with mangas. There's the big divide with Macross and Gundam in general. You might hear seen other animes mention this in certain dubs or even some subs. So don't be surprised. I know they mentioned something like that with Sergeant Frog, but that's just funny. In the actual English dub, they mentioned that, which is pretty funny. But they were actually saying not Robotech, it's Macross. So yeah, the other game I actually was mentioning was actually Robotech Invasion. So taking place during the 3rd season of Robotech. The American version, well, it was under a different name in Japan. That I don't know currently at the moment. And when I do get that game, if I can find a copy of it, you know, maybe someone try to sell for like 10, 15 bucks. I can actually look it up, look up other back information, do a practice file on that before I actually get gung-ho with it. So I mean, I'm gonna go like, do some crazy fangasms over that game. After all, part of Robotech is part of my childhood. That and Gundam, which I might already mentioned already.
That's good people, Mark. That's right, folks. Smart, beautiful, and deadly.
Oh, man, I get beat up a little bit more than I'm supposed to. This is bad. My performance is going, this week is getting worse. Let's Play Curse is looks like it's taking effect. Oh boy. That's the last thing right now. Oh, mission boundary, oh boy. That means that there actually is a limit how far you can go for the mission. Advise, stay in range. Especially if you've seen this episode. Just warning you for those who haven't. But to see why. Guardian modes. Oh, it's below me. Of course. Just time. Unless I should say you take your enemies. Same, right? The same duck is not good. Got it. Okay, enough of the jokes. This is taking me time.
The omnidirectional barrier system, it's overloading.
Prefer to say goodbye to Ben Dixon around this time right now. And also, just to let you know, these are all fiction characters that were not actually used in the anime, but just used as like to bring another point across what happens.
Attention, all Veritech fighters. Emergency. Evacuate the area immediately. The barrier system is about to chain react. You've got to get away from here quick.
Whew, that was close. Just to let you know, if you actually, I think you take care of a certain number of enemies or get away, if you don't make it in time, you will die. Mission will be a failure and you'll get killed in action. So yeah, be careful. Now, it's time for the next mission. Before that, let's get a different loadout. This time the loadout will be with the trainer outfit or trainer skin and also the VT1D. And you would possibly see for obvious reasons if I actually do survive this portion, but let's see.
Our worst fears were realized when an armada of Zentradi ships started folding into orbit around the Earth. When they had all arrived, millions of warships encircled our small planet. When the ships were in position, Dolza, supreme commander of the Zentradi, gave the orders to open fire and bombard the planet Earth. It was total devastation, on a scale even humans had never seen before. In seconds, everything I cared about was gone. If the SDF-1 had never arrived on Earth, billions of lives might have been saved. You might say that the battle was lost, or it really began. But still, we fought on.
Dolza, commander of the Zentradi forces, surrounds the Earth with an armada of 5 million vessels and proceeds to open fire on the planet. You and the Robotech Defense Force are fighting a last desperate battle for survival. Mission: assist Wolf Squadron against Dolza's immense Zentradi armada. Hint: if you pick up an item with Guardian mode, you can't transform until you drop it. Actually, that'll be helpful in a few other missions later on. But currently, also I think this episode would be Showdown.
This is Alaska Base. Squadrons, prepare for battle. Wolf Squadron, see if you can keep those fighters occupied. You've got to keep them off the SDF-1 until the final attack.
I don't believe it. How are we supposed to win against a force of this size? There must be millions of ships out there.
Alright, it's time for us to go our last final hope, and also, I think this is before Minmay actually sings her last song before she goes downhill. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not, because this is really around that time of the episode. Also, I think around this time already, Max Sterling already actually got married with his Zentradi. Yeah, okay, this is like after Max gets married with Mira and has a kid. He'll also be considered the main character in the second season, if you actually watch Macross, which is the name of the second season. Because each season has a different story involved. Well, more continuation, supposedly. But truly, they're all different seasons. Or two different animes. Just to let you know, the third season is also known as Next Generation, with Scott Bernard and the Infinite Attacks. And then, even the novels continue off of what they actually say falsified with the others. And also Battle Pods. They're out here. So, it's interesting how far Harmony Gold went with the entire, Robotech series. Even though it's actually truly just 3 different animes. It's pretty amazing what they did. Guy here, doing dodge rolls, and also looked awesome doing it as well. But no, let's see if we can try to do this one. No, I can't right now. It's not gonna be a flashy fighter. Oh no, getting a shotgun. You know, brother, hey, how's Mike saying the comments right now? Like, why are you worried about this so much? Well, remember, I played this game before, so I know what's gonna happen next. I'm just trying to make sure I prepare for it. That's all. Hey, little buddy. Shoot from the back. We didn't care about you right now. Not to mention, there's also, with the Macross, there's actually different other movies that go with the storyline. But supposedly you're not canon. I don't understand that. A few other games were released in Japan regarding the actual Macross franchise, but after Robotech didn't really see light of day after it. 2005, 2006, when the Shadow Chronicles got released, the series got remastered. But that's practically it, really. No new stories, no lore behind the series, not even new games. Unless Macross game, but that's Macross game, not Robotech. It's kind of sad. So these guys fell out of obscurity. But those who actually remember it for sure. Either of it's for its memorable theme or something of a name like characters like Scott Bernard or Connor or even Alpha or Veritech fighters. Or I think the Valkyrie fighters if you're a Macross fan.
All guard fighters, break off. Attack immediately.
Wait! That's Zentradi Ace. She's tearing the whole squadron apart. We've got to do something.
This is the true reason why I was worried about my health bar, because I think a lot of damage already, and I'm going to be using it to actually fight against this Ace guy. Which she has a lot of health in general. Holy boy, Batman. But with some fancy flying, it'd be a good idea to stay out of her line of sight, and also dodge wherever you can. Also, I think you can also distract her using the missiles. Well, you can attack her with the chain guns. Or we can also use the flares, since those are very helpful right now. Also, during this time, there will be enemy forces that keep shooting, or try to shoot you down as well. Ooh. You don't have to go, you'll see when's actually the criteria when you stop fighting. She's just a taste of what you might actually see later on in this game. No, I have an idea. Let's see if we can just try to hide around. No. Okay, that's it. Flares. Crap. No, flares. No, flares. Fancy flying's made that selfie. See me this time. I got you now, Star Fox. Wrong game. I'm sorry, but oh, there she is. Just try and line up. Oh. I'm not sure if it actually survived the attack or just gonna beat her up, because I think at this time I not actually beat her and she left. Wait, you'll see. But she's pretty fast. Nice. It's a great idea to actually send this close to her. Oh boy. She's basically taking damage. Oh no, hello. Not bad.
I see you again when your skills have improved.
They have indeed, if you ask me. Actually, I really knew what the criteria was during that fight, so... Choose your service. I got... Okay, I got the paint job, which is Izzy's, which is actually green. I might wear that. Use that next episode. And not bad. Mature your service. Oh, the medals. Medals are considered their achievements in this game, and the more medals you get, there's other like achievements you can get, like for example, more stuff from multiplayer, more stuff from the actual campaign, and all the fun stuff.
The Zentradi were warriors, bred for combat by a race called the Robotech Masters. They were created only for destruction. Human concepts such as music, love, peace, and even recreation were completely unknown to them. As the Zentradi followed the SDF-1 on its long trip to Earth, they were exposed to human culture. In fact, many of them decided to join the Earth forces. Only a handful of survivors remained on the Earth. With limited food and resources, the people endured terrible hardships as they labored to rebuild what we had all lost. Shortly after the Robotech War, I was assigned to Base 6. As luck would have it, my friends Hiro Ishii and Izzy Randall had also managed to survive the war, and now served alongside me at the base. Commander Helena Chase was the senior officer at Base 6. She was kind of a taskmaster, I guess, but like all of us, she was anxious to bring our lives back to a semblance of order, to begin again. While on duty, most of my time was spent running patrols out in the wasteland, looking for any signs of trouble. There was a shortage of food, and it was hard to get replacement parts for my Veritech. But I soon discovered that trouble was one thing that would never be in short supply. You see, millions of Zentradi had now been assimilated into human society. And just like humans, we shared some of the same flaws. There were renegade Zentradi who simply couldn't live peacefully with humans. Many of them became scavengers, wandering the wastelands and raiding human settlements when they needed weapons or supplies. Due to this new threat, the Robotech Defense Force was called upon to protect the scattered communities all over the wasteland.
This is where we come in. This is like maybe during like maybe the last half of the actual first season. It's just to see Reconstruction Blue maybe is where it might start. But yeah, this is like later on in the story. So yeah, as you might have heard, yes, Zentradi were actually giant beings, and they used the fuel of protoculture to actually revert them to a human size, or what they call micronians. And also, a few of them were spies that actually got adapted to human lifestyle, maybe also because of the help of music via Minmay, and want to live with humans.
I'm entering Ambush Hills.
Roger, Wolf 10. Renegades and Zentradi are known to be camping in these hills. They've been raiding Greystone for the last few months now. The town needs our help. Clear the area of scavengers and make sure you destroy their munitions. Without weapons, they won't pose a threat to the town.
Yeah, you might say that now.
Sounds great. So, why do they call it Ambush Hills again? Commander?
Do you really want me to spell it out for you?
I think he's just being sarcastic. But either way, this is a simple mission. You take care of the arms, arm munitions, and also there'll be heavy resistance with this Zentradi, so just expect some fighting. This is what work on these guys, so if you have some, use them. But with these,
Meant to do that.
the arms, you can actually go to sniper mode, which you can use to press the triangle button. Originally, the controls would be very inverted, but I changed them because, for one, I don't like the inverted controls with aiming. And press the square button to actually fire. R2 and L2 is what you use to zoom in and zoom out, so just be advised. And also, when you're taking care of these munitions, make sure to keep some distance, because these things actually explode if you're too close to them. And you can get a game over. Mission failed. Trust me, my practice run, I actually did die from those, so take from personal experience. Let's see, take these guys out all the time.
Time to take these guys to scoop.
This will be a safe distance, I hope. Yes, they are. Okay, here they are. 1, 2. And just to let you know, the sniping stuff will be very useful later on. You might see in maybe a few episodes down the line. But yes, there is sniping in this game.
That's right. Jack the giant killer.
Also, all Jack's just like domination quotes. Can be at times. And if you just hear this like 4 times,
All right.
Nope. Wait. Oh, you just ram into them and get hurt. Okay. Duly noted. Let's take these. Let's... One more to go. Let's head out. I saw that. Dead. Let's veer off to the right. And transfer my heads move out. Okay, why is it like taking me all over the place? Is that miss something? Oh, wait a minute. Right there, that's why.
Want some too?
Oh boy. Taking massive damage. Just should be safe distance, right? No! But you still get damaged. That's it.
Wolf 10 to base. I've destroyed all their munitions, but I was expecting a lot more resistance.
You're right, Wolf 10. Judging by the reports, there should have been more Zentradi activity here. Why don't you swing by Greystone and make sure the town is safe?
I'm way ahead.
Okay, got cut off. That's not nice. Either way, we see you guys in the next episode. Harsh98, signing out.